Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
There's a player on this pitch who shines above the rest, and we're talking defence.
And that is?
Well, it's got to be Paolo Maldini.
Who's arguing?
Yeah, and he's a living, breathing symbol of leadership, loyalty and devotion to his craft. What a player.
An insight from you, Jim. What are we likely to see from these opponents?
Absorb and counter is their modus.
Lozano! Oh, great save, real class.
Lozano really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Sigurdsson gets good distance on it. Lozano! Same again, same outcome.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Neymar. Just brushed off the ball there. Mbappe looking to get on the end of this. Oh, that's nice. It's come loose. It's a very good battle there. Terrific to watch. Over to the left. Timely intervention. Aimed long and direct. It's Aubameyang. Now it's Neymar. Marco Verratti. Manolas spreads it towards the left. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Back to the keeper and try something new. Jardel. Red Star, still to register a shot on target. What an adventurous run from a defender. He's left his man. Managed to get it away. De Bruyne. Sigurdsson goes looking. Sigurdsson shoots. They've scored! The breakthrough strike. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Red Star put themselves into the lead.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Sigurdsson. it's De Bruyne. Now it's Neymar. Neymar. It's Neymar! Keita goes up and over. Sigurdsson. Sigurdsson. Great ball, now the shot! Out wide to the right. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. So who's he going to be aiming for here? So, another set play. Here it comes. Mbappe looking to run onto it. Got a sight of goal here. He slid it through. Sigurdsson knocks it away. Forward it goes. Varane. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Jota. Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. Going through. Mbappe. He'll have it in! Danger averted for now. And that would have been some goal.
Mbappe just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Tries to get it forward quickly. We've reached half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Red Star leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed. Big chance! Looks to clip it forward. Oh, good interception. Varane goes looking. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Jota. Mbappe is desperately calling for it out wide. Oh, nice touch. Mbappe! And the ball's come out! Oh, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Neymar. Morata. It's got through. That intervention was very necessary. Aimed long and direct. And it's Aubameyang. Lorenzo Insigne. Now it's Morata. Neymar. Morata. Oh, really good feet from him. Chance! Going for goal! Forward it goes. Fine defending there. Morata. The ball's loose, and he's after it. Looking for a decent ball in. Defenders on the back foot. Keita. Mbappe. And he's gone for it! He has done it! He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
Mbappe is the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for them.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Well positioned to make that interception. Kante plays it forward. Now it's Insigne. And the through ball is intercepted. Shoots! He's scored! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! An act of charity gratefully received. His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick.
So we have a breakthrough.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition looked completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
He's made sure that that won't get through. Loose ball, who's going to get that?
Red Star are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
He's got away.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
And it's Sigurdsson. Morata. Oh, well defended. That had to be done.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Neymar. And help's available out wide. Neymar. Morata. Hits one! Really well taken goal. They've done it again! It is incredible! Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner.
Pretty robust, but it's got the job done.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Neymar. Can he finish? Yes, he's done it! And that may just do it!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive. And
it's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. There is the final whistle. Red Star have done it in dramatic fashion. A massive test of character, and they passed it with flying colours. A truly outstanding comeback by any measure. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. And this must be amongst Lacazette! It's there!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
What a clean hit. No one gets in the way of that.
Is it just me, or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and composure from him. He finished with such aplomb.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
And it's Meunier. Ben Yedder has a pop! Gets good distance on it. And it's been taken straight back. Chance to can he score? And in it goes!
Red Star produced a lovely sequence of passes there. It's a terrific brand of football to watch, and importantly, it is a strong end product.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Now it's Thauvin. Now it's Ben Yedder.
Deftly done.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Yeah, he was off. Ever so slightly, but he was off.
João Cancelo. Draxler. Lucas. Lacazette gets wrestled off the ball.
Look, there's no doubt that the manager is trying to get his team to play a game that's possession-oriented. A lot of interplay is now short and brisk.
He's got through. Surely a shot. Lozano beats the offside trap. Keeper has beaten it away. Griezmann. Forward it goes. Lozano going through. There are a few waiting for it. He'll have a dip. Good stop. That wasn't easy.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Massive leap! De Bruyne can hoist it clear. And it's Draxler. This is promising. Thauvin has created one goal already. And here's the chance to counter. Red Star get it back again. Thauvin. Cedric Suarez. Bulic goes looking. Now it's Draxler. Lozano. Draxler. João Cancelo. Whipped it. Gets up to head it! They've done it! Into the lead once more.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
So we have a breakthrough.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Lozano shakes the shoot. It's broken loose. Has it out wide now. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
I thought he might just get the benefit of any doubt then.
Meunier. And it's Thauvin. De Bruyne. And that's sprayed out wide. Thauvin. That's a throw. Ben Yedder. Lacazette. Lulic. Red Star are trailing here with the first half almost done. Lulic. Cedric Suarez has it in a wide position, so what next? Shoots! It's in! And already they're looking to run away with it.
The first touch was absolutely heavenly, and because of it, the finish was a mere formality.
He's made it 3, quite a day at the office for him.
That defence must be sick of the sight of him. He's been persistent and ruthless all game. He just hasn't stopped working.
So the lead now is 2. And that'll be the final action of the first half. And we're off again.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
And it's Lacazette. Morata. De Bruyne. Yes, he is offside.
Well, the defence was at their mercy and they only needed to be fractionally quicker.
Cedric Suarez. Now it's Griezmann. Now it's Lacazette. Gulam. De Bruyne. Gulam. Now it's Neymar. That's a decent ball. Lulic plays it forward. And it's Griezmann. Lacazette already with a hat-trick. And that's been won straight back. Lacazette. Lozano. Oh, the ball's come loose. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that.
That's believing too much in his own ability to hold on to the ball.
Neymar. Morata can... He's had a shot! That is a great ball, but not a great finish.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Red Star make their final change. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Lulic. Lacazette battles to win it back. Gulam. Morata. Griezmann tries to get it forward quickly, and he's shown him a clean pair of heels. Lacazette is fouled. Looking to widen the gap even further here. This certainly looks happy. Griezmann! Towering header! Oh, and he's got good distance. Who's chasing? And it's Lucas. It's a loose ball. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Morata. De Bruyne. Brings it forward. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Gulam. Now a chance to break. Lucas is very much switched on to make that. Meunier does well to read it and intercepts. Now it's Son Heung-min. He's left his man. Hits one! Lulic. Now it's Lacazette. De Bruyne gets it back. Decent looking ball. He's got away. Neymar. And the finish! And somehow he managed to miss it.
It's a good display of fighting spirit for me.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Mertens. Oh, really good feet from him. Chance! Hits one! Really well taken goal. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Red Star get themselves back into contention.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key.
And it's Lacazette. Draxler.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Could move up a gear here. Nicely measured pass. Going through. Neymar has a swing at it. It's anyone's ball. De Bruyne. Mertens. Red Star to make one last surge forward.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
Now it's Lacazette. Meunier. And that's it. Super game. It might have tipped in either direction, tiny margins, but they just lost it. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Red Star lost their way after falling behind early. Their concentration was weakened and their character, and that's cause for address.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. The Emirates Stadium in all its glorious modernity, this symbol of new Arsenal, the Arsenal of the 21st century. The action has already started. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
A very skillful playmaker, Koke. Not the sort to get too wrapped up in his own game because he'll graft hard for his...
It's Asa! There it is!
And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Mane fired it. He's gone for it! Saved only by poor finishing.
Mbappe very nearly made that count from a combination of luck and good judgment.
Arsenal will play a certain way here, Jim. What is that way?
Absorb and counter is their modus operandi, and when they break, they hit teams with everything they've got.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Hazard. Plays it out to the wing. Deftly done. Moura. Can he put it away? Sticks it away! And already they're looking to run away with it.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Sochaux get themselves a two-goal cushion.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Morata. Oh, good interception. De Bruyne pushes it out wide. Mohamed Salah crosses it in low. He's had a shot! They are rampant! All too easy! They are in danger of disappearing out of sight! He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
Sochaux take a three-goal lead, and they are romping out of sight.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how...
The shot's on! He's kept it out, just.
Arsenal are looking quite mean on the counter, and combating that requires even more meanness.
And it's Gomez. It's a loose ball. Now it's Mane. Defenders on the back foot. Enrique does well to read it and intercepts. Salah. The referee's awarded a free kick. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Herrera cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Kolarov gets into the right position to intercept. Sochaux have it back and they can go again. Now the ball's come loose and the chase is on. And it's Morata. Hazard. De Bruyne. Big chance! No, not quite. Mbappe. Enrique gets it back. Mane. Mane. Lobs it in gently. Mbappe. It's a brilliant interception. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. As easy as 1, 2, 3. It really has been that straightforward halfway through the match, but very little to suggest that much will change over the second half.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Sochaux, 3 goals to the good after a really excellent first half that's been intriguing to watch. Plenty of highlights to show you during the break. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Shot a goal! In it goes!
Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This... Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Hazard on a hat-trick. What do you think that'll mean to him, Jim?
I think it'll mean a huge amount to him. The way he's been playing, I fully expect him to turn his 2 goals into 3. His appetite has been brilliant, and he totally merits a third.
He looks a really hungry player right now. Herrera. He's off on a maroon. Herrera! Oh, he really got hold of that.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
He's made sure that that won't get through. Toni Kroos. And it's Salah. Morata. Hazard. Morata floats one over. Looking to shoot. No mistake. And again, they pile on the misery.
Well, I wasn't expecting them to go this big, Peter, but they have been superb.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
Sochaux, totally rampant here.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Played out to the right. And it's hoisted clear. Fine defending there. Now a chance to break. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Tries to dink it in. Koke. And now the breakaway. Hazard with a delicate ball. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. How about a shot? He'll have a dip! Goal! Well, just another one to add to what has already been an incredible haul.
Listen, when you're on an invitation to improve your goal difference, why ease off?
4 in the game. He is the man. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Kane plays it out to the flank. He's left his man. Good clearance and very necessary. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Son Heung-min has got himself a free kick. Now it's Kane. And it's Son Heung-min. Hazard. Oh, that is lovely footwork. It's Hazard! Enrique. He's had a look, goes for goal! Kolarov goes looking, could move up a gear here. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Mbappe.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And it's Sanchez. He's picked him out. Over to the left. Hazard. Goes up and over. Koke. Herrera. Kane. Real chance! Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Son Heung-min! He's scored! And still they continue with the onslaught.
It's part of the game, Peter. It has to get ruthless. Sympathy just doesn't play a part.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Kovacic. Chance to shoot. Hits one. Ruled out the best in the keeper. It's Son Heung-min. Oh, impressive strike. Forward it goes. And time is up. Sochaux have won big and in style. Everything went for them. Their poor opponents left chasing shadows. A scintillating performance. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Sochaux were very impressive here, Peter. The backbone of this team is so strong, and it proved to be the decisive area.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. And this must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it.
We have already started here. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
And it's Perisic.
Botafogo will play a certain way here, Jim. What is that way?
This group of players must do an awful lot of one-touch passing on the training ground because they've become very, very good at it.
Bale's cross. Knocks it away. Neymar. Perisic. Spreads it towards the left. That is terrific skill. Otamendi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well positioned to make that interception. Oh, good interception. He's got away. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Perisic. Now it's Roberto Firmino. That was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
Look, the game is full of ifs.
He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Pjanic. Bale. He's looked long this time. Heads it! Oh, and he's got good distance. Who's chasing? Into the box. De Bruyne can hoist it clear. Gets his foot in there. Pulls out once more. Looking for space out wide. And it's Perisic. Firmino. Aimed long and direct. And the weighted pass. Pogba. Tries to get it forward quickly. Forward it goes. Jorginho. And it's Jorginho. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Bale. Played it out wide, but the less said about that pass, the better. Out to the left it goes. It's on a plate. He's had a shot! In for the pieces! It's in! Perisic was quick to move in. Keeper's handling wasn't great.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Sochaux break the deadlock.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
Over to the left. Here's the through ball. Neymar. He's gone for it! He of disappearing out of sight. Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
So that's two now without reply.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Ball's loose, who's getting there? Savic. Cavani. Fine defending there. De Bruyne plays it out to the wing. And the first half is done. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Sochaux just didn't want the half-time whistle to be blown. Convincing and controlled.
Sochaux in control at half-time, 2-0. Here we go again. Mbappe going full tilt down the right-hand side. Tries to get it forward quickly. Now it's Cavani, and he's shown him. It's Cavani! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
They're guilty of lacking inventiveness here. It's all broken down. Perisic. De Bruyne. Now it's Neymar. Otamendi. Bonucci. Mbappe. No way through there. De Bruyne. Played into space out wide. And he's there to cut it out. Oh, that's an own goal!
Well, that wasn't in the script, and you have to feel for him, Peter. It's ended in some embarrassment.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. Mbappe! And it's Pogba. More than happy to take the muscular approach.
Botafogo have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break?
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk or two.
And he's made certain that won't get through. Jorginho. Pogba gets it back. And now the breakaway, going through. Jorginho plays it forward. Breaks on here. Ball through needs to be good here. Oh, nice touch. Firmino. Mbappe, absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team...
He's had a go! Oh, that is an awful miss.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do. Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Alaba.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Son Heung-min. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Mertens. He'll have a dip!
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Forward it goes. Cavani, he's onside. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. So a chance here, what can they make of it? Botafogo with a perfect chance to get one back. Can he score? Hits one! Great save, that was not easy.
Yeah, maybe the circumstances are beginning to heap on the pressure because they're trying to force it.
Massive leap! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
That was good defensive pressure to give him less manoeuvring room.
Rabiot. Firmino, who does have an assist to his name. Rabiot. Shoots! They are rampant! It is no contest. It is a landslide. What about that, Jim Beglin?
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
It's become a case of men against boys. Mertens. Rabiot spreads it towards the left. Son Heung-min. Timely intervention. Otamendi gets rid without sophistication. And it's Rabiot. Pogba. Just brushed off the ball there. Perisic. Great ball, now the shot! Aimed long and direct. Rakitic. Now it's Cavani. It's come loose. Cavani. And he's cut it out. Rakitic has a swing at it! Really well taken goal. Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
Botafogo grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Looks to thread it through. Cavani! Great football, shot and save. In for a header! Outstanding save to keep that out. There is the final whistle. Sochaux, comfortable winners. A virtuoso display, utterly one-sided. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
I enjoyed that, Peter. Both teams went about their work in a really committed manner, and for me it just
Well, good afternoon to you. Things have been building up very nicely over the last couple of days in the lead-up to this game, but as you can see on screen, the last couple of hours are a rather different story. The weather has decided not to play ball, and the conditions in the moments heading up towards kick-off here are a long, long way from ideal. Heavy rain, the players, even as they leave the tunnel, very quickly looking bedraggled, and the pitch is going to become heavy very, very quickly. It's going to be a challenge, but it's going to be the same for both sides, and the game is underway in a moment or two from now. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Douglas Costa. An insight from you, Jim. What are we likely to see from these opponents?
Absorb and counter is...
Goes for goal! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, as Tesco, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade. Look, there are some very good headers of a ball in this team now, and they'll be demanding the right delivery.
Up to meet it! And it's a goal! And it's Sochaux who take the lead. However they tried to stand in his way, he just was not to be denied.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as a needle the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Oh, that just requires...
Face to face with the keeper. Has a hit! Really well taken goal. All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Sochaux have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
And it's Lucas. Sochaux have it back and they can go again. And it's been taken straight back. Messi takes control of it and he's on the move. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Hits one! Forward it goes. He's left his man. Neymar. Chant, he's had a go! They are rampant! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Well, you've got to say the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
Sochaux take a 3-goal lead and big chance! And the ball's come out. Douglas Costa. The Lacazette. Lacazette. It's got through and... He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Sure, it's Lacazette! And he just whacks it away.
There's a lot of movement going on. There's no shortage of options.
So I guess they're looking to play around their opponents as opposed to through them.
Yeah, the style is designed.
Looking to shoot! In it goes! And already they're looking to run away with it. Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
Well, no question now as to who is in control.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
For Pastathopoulos. And it's Lucas. Lucas. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Douglas Costa. Lucas. He's gone for it! And that's past the post.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Lucas. De Bruyne gets it back. De Rossi plays it forward. De Bruyne. And now they can launch a counter. Cleared without complication. Tries his luck. Alex Telles. A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. Well, that flew by. It was breathless stuff. It's been one-way traffic here after the first 45 minutes. A relentless barrage that looks set to continue.
Well, every time they've gone through the gears, Peter, they've looked like scoring. So provided they can stay well clear of the handbrake, they ought to be completely out of sight fairly soon.
Sochaux utterly dominant in the first 45 minutes, scoring at will. That's the start of another 45 minutes. Well positioned to make that interception. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Lucas. And it's Messi. Messi! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save.
Well, they're being made to force the issue, but they need to be patient and a little more composed.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Messi having a look.
Well, he knows he has the ability to put this exactly where he wants. He'll always back himself.
And that's been levered clear. Has a hit! Lucas has created one goal already. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. And the finish! Morata, great strength, too strong for his opponent. Pogba fires from distance. Meunier aimed long and direct.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Attempts, has a swing at it! Hazard tries to get it forward quickly. Lucas. Proves too strong there. He's in! It's Morata! Back of the net! This is as ruthless as it gets.
Well, I think we've gone past humiliation now. This could be doing some real psychological damage.
Sochaux totally rampant here. And it's Messi. That is terrific skill. Messi, can he finish? And that's wide.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Morata. Messi. Now it's Lacazette. Hazard. For Lacazette. Messi! Goal! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback.
Mertens.
The shot's on! He's scored!
And again, they pile on the misery.
Yeah, and by the looks of it, there may be still more to come.
It's become a case of men against boys.
That's not going to make it. Forward it goes. Pogba. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Lucas. Just brushed off the ball there. Mertens plays it forward. That has put a stop to that. And it's Meunier. Meunier, and a header! And the flag's up.
Just, it seems, but just is enough.
Meunier. Douglas Costa. Morata. Morata. Now it's Morata. He's pinged one through here. Whistle goes, he's been given offside.
Yeah, it looks like he did make his move just a smidgen too early.
Mertens. Forward it goes. And that's found its target. He's got away. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
It's Morata! Up for the header! And that has flown over. The final whistle. Sochaux, winners of a no contest. They just swamped their opponents in superior quality. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Sochaux showed us why it's so important to seize the initiative. Once in front, they grew in belief and
Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. This place simply a monument.
Great leap!
And the ball's... it's come back out! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Neymar. Ronaldinho. De Bruyne. Neymar. Goalkeeper's ball. And it's De Bruyne. Salvio. It's a brilliant interception. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Alexander-Arnold. De Bruyne. Oh, flags up. He must have been offside.
It doesn't take much sometimes, Peter. He has to adjust a little mistime run.
Maradona. Keeps everyone guessing. Salvio goes for goal. Aimed long and direct. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Messi. Looking to break out here. That was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
It's Ronaldinho. Salvio. Cross deflected behind for a corner. They get a throw in. Gomez. Oh, that is lovely footwork. Maradona. The shot's on! He's scored! Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
Sochaux draw first blood here.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Played down the flank, back into the middle. Oh, good interception.
They do like to defend with a few more men behind the ball now in deeper areas, and it's something they seem to be doing more and more.
Now it's Messi. Chip through. Gomez plays it forward. Ronaldinho. Now it's Neymar. Now it's Salvio. Alexandro. Casemiro tries to get it forward quickly. Now it's Neymar. He's left his man. It's a promising ball. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
And it's Neymar. Done very well to intervene. Messi. It's a great... He'll have a dip! Oh, terrific run to latch onto it, but the finish is all wrong.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Ronaldinho. Into the channel. Here it comes. Neymar gets it back. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. And that is as far as they're going to go. Salvio going through. Maradona has been found. Neymar. Good idea, just poorly executed. Now it's Maradona. Has a pop! He's scored! And this is getting... And that'll be the final action of the first half. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Sochaux in control at half-time, 2-0. So we're just settling back into this second half. Maradona pushes it out wide, cut out in the nick of time. Cristiano Ronaldo. Alexander-Arnold. Ball's gone out of play. And it's Neymar. Messi. Out wide to the right. Pepe can hoist it clear.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
It's a loose ball. Ronaldinho. And he's cut it out. Forward it goes. And it's Neymar. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Now it's Messi. And the shot! He's going after it. Plenty waiting in the middle. That's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. That's been levered clear. Mertens. Neymar. And he's made certain that won't get through. It's come loose. Neymar with the foul. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Sochaux still have one last substitution available. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Neymar. Morata. Hits one! Salvio. Oh, really good feet from him. De Bruyne, room for a shot, and the finish! And it's there! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
Sochaux produced a lovely sequence of passes there. It's a terrific brand of football to watch, and importantly, it is a strong end product.
Sochaux take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight. Casemiro. Oh, he's broken through. Oh, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. De Bruyne. And it's Morata. Gomez. Drill has a swing at it! This could fall kindly! Oh, that's a waste. De Bruyne. Now it's Morata. Salvio. Mertens. Neymar. Gomez. He's gone for it! Surely this time! That is a class save. He had to be at his best. And they have themselves another corner. Towering header! It's in! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge! Great corner, and he did the rest.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
It's become a case of men against boys. There is the final whistle. Sochaux, very much the dominant side, almost the only side, Every time they got on the ball, they looked like scoring. It is a landslide. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, tactically, they looked as if they got that spot on. I think when you push up at the back to the extent they did, then there must be a pressure on the ball ahead of things. Otherwise, your whole system is going to break down. And I think there was a good discipline about what they did, really, in affecting that.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation.
Blue and burgundy wherever you look, hymns ringing loud and proud. This is what it is to be in the Camp Nou. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Pepe may well need to be at his best. There's a power about his game, thanks to very decent pace for a big man, and he doesn't lose out much in the air either. He could prove to be a very reliable presence here.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Out to the left it goes. Messi. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Tries to get it forward quickly. And it's Lukaku. Messi looking to penetrate opposition lines. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. It's gone out for a throw-in. For Pastathopoulos. Ronaldinho. And it's got through. And he's onside. It's one! Oh, just couldn't quite turn it in.
Barcelona can defend those situations better by stopping the crosser at source.
And it's Neymar. Conte. Oh, some clever movement up front.
Yeah, they're playing with a false nine, and no one's really holding a fixed position up there.
And how does that work?
Well, I think it's an attempt to just confuse this defence with constant interchange and different movement. Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Salah. And it's Neymar. Forward it goes. Ronaldinho. Now it's Lukaku. He's played him through. He's one-on-one! The shot's on! And that really should have hit the net.
Ronaldinho worked a lovely solo run and effort, Peter. He should go solo again for me.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Kolarov. Still goalless. Robinho. Chance to break.
pinged one through here. He's one-on-one, surely! Timely intervention. And he's there to hoof it away. That's a throw. He's made sure that that won't get through for Pastathopoulos. Ronaldinho. Keeper goes long. Enrique does well to read it and intercepts. Now it's Lukaku. Over to the left. Now it's Lukaku. Lukaku spreads it towards the left. Now it's Lukaku. Robinho can shoot here. Lukaku. Can he score? Same again, same outcome.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Ronaldinho standing over it. Great leap! It's anyone's ball. Ronaldinho. And he's cut it out. Messi. That's a throw. Robinho. Played into space out wide. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Towering header! It's a carbon copy of their previous miss. That is a poor kick by the keeper, been intercepted. Robinho. Ronaldinho. That is terrific skill. Gets good distance on it. And there's the end of the first half. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. So we reach the halfway point.
Sochaux ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. The action has already resumed here. Going for goal! They've managed to get it away. Conte.
Sochaux are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Now it's Morata. Now it's Morata. It has a pop! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, that's what top players do. They can seize the initiative almost single-handedly, and that goal eases them in front once more to make this second half look a little more promising. Oh, look, it's always great to see a solo effort with a goal. It's the ideal combination of pace and control.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
De Bruyne. Going through. Neymar. Can he find a foot? Shoots! Really well taken goals. Two to the good. They have breathing space. Jim, your thoughts?
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the passer to pick him out.
Sochaux take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Into the channel. Neymar, he's got away. Beautifully done. Battles to win it back. Good clearance and very necessary. Mertens, he's had a shot! They are rampant! And they are pulling clear here. Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. 3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Well, goes for goal! Oh, taken with style! A very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. As you can see, we are getting through the pre-match formalities and processes, the players coming onto the field for the usual fanfare and handshakes and so on. Conditions absolutely perfect. Temperatures are kind enough. It is an absolute picture under the floodlights here, and the match that follows ought to follow suit.
Mbappe! There it is! And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it.
The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Yeah, I just thought he made great use of his upper body there. It would have taken something really special to keep that out.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Florenzi. Well positioned to make that interception. Tries to get it forward quickly. Liverpool will play a certain way here, Jim. What is that way?
Possession is one thing, but when you can move the ball as quickly as they can in tight areas, the game becomes beautiful.
Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Forward it goes. And it's Felipe. Well played, he saw that coming. Promising move that, good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Neymar looking to run onto it. And it's Neymar. Aimed long and direct. Now it's Lukaku. Neymar. Ronaldinho. Messi goes looking. Mbappe. He's got away. Del Piero. Forward it goes. Neymar takes control of it and he's on the move. Now it's Lukaku. Great ball, now the shots. Florenzi plays it forward. Messi. And that's a throw-in. And it's Neymar. Del Piero. Papastathopoulos. Mbappe. Now it's Del Piero. Out to the left it goes. Del Piero. Big chance! Oh, taken with style. Oh, that is a late call, but it's the right one.
Is the light very short-lived? The referee's assistant did have his flag up. It might have been close, but it was correct.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Ronaldinho. Well read, he sorted that out. Aimed long and direct. And the counter is on. Neymar on a charge down the left. Ronaldinho. Played out to the right. He's gone for it! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
And he just whacks it away. cut out in the nick of time. Ronaldinho. And it's Messi. Neymar. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Ronaldinho. Is there any support? He might not need it. Ronaldinho with the foul. And the first half is done. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And we're underway again.
Sochaux don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first if they don't grab an early goal in this second half. They can't hold back though.
And it's Neymar. Now it's Morata. Del Piero. That's been won straight back. Neymar. Ronaldinho. Morata. Ball is over the line. And the finish! Oh, great save, real class.
Morata really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
In with a header! What about it? A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Neymar. And he's cut it out. Oh, and he's got good distance. Who's chasing? And it's Del Piero. Del Piero unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Tries to get it forward quickly. A real chance to break. Now it's Morata. Neymar. Florenzi has given away a free kick.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Oh, good interception. Receives it from behind. That is terrific skill. Morata. Can he put it away? And in it goes. They They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Well, there's going to be a change now with the ball out of play. So could this be the one to keep the streak alive? Gabriel Jesus. Neymar. Going through. He's gone for it. They've scored! Right back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on. With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
He's made it two, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Quite a thriller this one's become.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Could move up a gear here. Morata. Neymar. Salvio plays it forward. Oh, they could break here. Mbappe. He's left his man. Mbappe.
Liverpool showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
And he's made certain that won't get through. Neymar. Mbappe. Dinks one in.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Mbappe.
Liverpool merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
He's got away.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
It's come loose. Florenzi.
Sochaux showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
He's made sure that that won't get through. Ronaldinho. And there goes the final whistle. A game chock full of moments and talking points. It could have gone either way, but chose in the end to share its spoils. It ends in a highly entertaining draw. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Sochaux certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.